Hey everyone, my name is Jen O'Sullivan, here to give you a little tip on your social skills and your relationship skills that also translates into your business. This is just a simple thing, but it goes a long way. It's remembering people's names. Now, name recognition or name remembering is a big deal for a lot of people. Now, why would it be a big deal to you? If you had a name that was spelled interestingly and people hack it all the time, that doesn't make you feel very good. The person that consistently remembers your name and remembers how to spell it, you actually tend to have a lot more respect for. Now, why is that? Our name is everything to us. It is who we were raised with, it's who we are, it's the very first word we ever learned. I mean, it's an interesting thing that we tend to know our names pretty well out. And yeah, the whole mama, dada thing, those are just like ramblings. We learned our name. We know our name because that was the word that was used over and over, and so that is such an interpersonal, ingrained thing in us is our name. And so for somebody not to remember it is an offense to our person and who we are. And so it's interesting because I hear so many people say, oh, I'm terrible with names. Well, maybe you're terrible with names and maybe you're just giving yourself an out or an excuse. And so one thing I did probably about a year ago now it's been, was that I decided that I was going to tell myself I'm great at remembering names. Just change the language, change what I said to myself. Instead of always giving myself that excuse that I'm terrible with names, I now say I am fantastic with names. And guess what? Just that simple shift in language to myself, I actually am pretty good with names now. So I'm pretty good at remembering people's names. It's wild. And it has become a game, kind of a game with me when I meet somebody to see if I can remember their name and for how long I can remember their name. So I encourage you to shift your thought process on that. Start trying to figure out how you can remember people's names. There's tips out there on how to remember people's names just from, association, repeating it several times, writing it down. There's all sorts of things that you can do, but at the end of the day, I think the biggest block is you telling yourself that you're either not good with names or good with names. So I encourage you to shift your verbal language. I love Simon T. Bailey because he always says, you've got to upgrade your verbal software. And so do that for yourself and try to start remembering people's names. It will make a big difference in your business. It will make a big difference in your relationships. All right, you guys, take care and we'll talk next time.